What is the only guarantee in life? Life is incredibly precious. We only have one life to live. We want to do our best in order to make our lives happen, in order to succeed, in order to get the most out of our lives, and to live our dreams. But are we guaranteed what we strive for, everything that we want, all our aspirations and our goals? Sometimes we put one step in front of the other and we try and we don't become successful. Now, are we a failure? What do our mistakes really represent? And what is the only thing that we are guaranteed in life? When we know what we are truly guaranteed living our lives, we will understand our purpose and it will remove so much stress in our lives and worry and anxiety and hopefully give us clarity. So, I'm going to share with you some insights that the only guarantee in this world that we have is the next world. In other words, nothing that I have in this world is coming to me, is mine, is my guarantee, but it's my life that I'm living. And of course, I'm going to share with you a few practical tips at the end of what does it mean to be guaranteed what I have and at the same time actually use it for its purpose. At Heart Sinai, we signed a contract. We signed a contract with Hashem. We signed a contract committed to produce in this world, committed to do in this world. From the arrival gate to the departure gate, from the moment of birth to death, we signed a contract saying we are going to produce in this world. We're going to put our best foot forward. Not to have expectations in this world, but simply to do our best. Hashem signed for the next world. Hashem said, I am going, so to speak, I'm promising you reward and merit in the next world. And we know that there is no such reward in this world for even the smallest thing that you do towards someone, towards yourself, a mitzvah, a positive commandment. You are not rewarded in this world. Sometimes we may question, why is it that I'm doing so many things right and why am I getting punished? Or why is it that I have so many challenges? Because it's not because you're doing so many things wrong. It's because we have challenges for many reasons, which we've discussed in previous videos. But the reason why a person is going through what they're going through is because they really need that in this world, in a gist, right? But that doesn't mean they're doing something right or wrong. Hashem does not reward a person in this world for any positive deed, commandment that they do, any mitzvah. So sometimes we may feel so good about ourselves when things are going well. We think, oh, Hashem is satisfied with me. Hashem is proud of me. And yes, Hashem gives us a sweet world here as well, because a person who actually embraces their challenges lives a sweet life because they know that this is exactly what's best that Hashem has in store for them. The only guarantee we have in this world is that you will merit the next world. You will merit the next world through the mitzvot, the positive commandments that you do. So we're earning our share right now in this world. So Hashem signed for the next world. We signed for this world. So this means that nothing is coming to me. Absolutely nothing. The word deserve is a very dangerous word in this world. The word deserve is not meant for this world. It's meant for the next world. In other words, some people say, I deserve to live in a new house. I deserve to make a good income with my talents, my background, my education. I deserve to be treated with respect. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to marry someone who makes a lot of money, right? I deserve to have more because I work hard. These have nothing to do with deserving anything. If Hashem gave us any of these things, whether it's financial wealth, whether it's abilities, talents, and gifts, it is all because it's a free gift from Hashem. Gratitude is the understanding that I know I don't deserve anything. Anything that happens to me, any perk that I have, any gift or any positive experience and loving people in my life are free gifts from Hashem. And it's not because I deserve. Okay. So, there's an idea where parenting experts share that um, they suggest to parents to buy a gift for their children once in a while, right? Once a month, once every 2 weeks, a free gift, not because the child earned it and not because the child deserves it, but simply because this is for the child, just because they love them, just to really, gather, embrace that connection, create that connection. And Hashem wants us to have a connection with them. Hashem wants a strong connection with us. And that is why he wants us to be given these free gifts. Hashem gives us free gifts all the time, but we may mistakenly think we deserve it. We have earned it, right? We work hard, and that's why we get great money or financial stability and wealth. That's not why we do that. Hashem has in store for everyone exactly what they need, no matter how hard they work. So Hashem wants a connection with us. He doesn't want us to think that we have earned our share. He wants us to know that He loves us no matter what. And for us to connect to Him is for us to recognize it is a free gift. Things that I have is a free gift. If you remember to do something and you, instead of forgetting, that is a free gift. The next world is all about deserve. This world is all about putting my best foot forward and being endlessly grateful for all the perks Hashem has sent my way, because nothing, absolutely nothing, is owed to me. For example, the cleaning lady showed up on time and she did a great job, or 80%. It means still a lot, right? Or the cleaners did a great job without ruining your clothes. The washing machine washed your clothes without ruining them, without mixing the colors. You came safely home from work. That is a gift. There's thousands of cars out there. There's thousands of possibilities of accidents, and you didn't get into one. Not because you were very careful, which is a mitzvah, but because Hashem could have sent anybody who's not careful your way. Baruch Hashem, thank God, it is a gift. You came safely home or from any other errands. You bought everything you needed on your shopping list. How many times do we write everything down when we forget exactly what we need, those important items? If you live around a helpful neighbor, if you have well-behaved children, if your kids don't need tutoring, or if your kids have an amazing tutor, these are all gifts. The appointment that you scheduled with the nail salon or the doctor actually, accepted you in to the office exactly at your time, not making you wait. That is a gift, right? We get upset, bent out of shape when we have to wait, but do we recognize when we don't have to wait? That is also a gift. All of these experiences are gifts from Hashem, not because you paid money, earned, or deserve it. Yitro, in Pashat Yitro, he went on and pursued the truth and the recognition of the good. The Parsha is even named after him. What an incredible merit. He had 7 daughters, and he sent his daughters every single day to get the sheep, to give the sheep water, and they had to travel a little bit, and they had to all get water with the sheep and from the well. And oftentimes they would get harassed by the other shepherdsmen, and they were very aggressive. And Yitro already expected for his daughters to spend more time than really they were supposed to, because they were delayed because the shepherds were bothering them. One day they come on time, they come quickly, and he questions them, you're home on time today? And they said, well, there was this man there and he was helping us. He even helped us with the sheep, and he protected us from the shepherdsmen, and we're so happy to be home early, and here we are. And he got so upset, Yitro, he got so distraught He said, and you did not bring this man home? They said, yes, this Egyptian man helped us. We didn't bring him home. They thought he was Egyptian, but it was really Moshe Rabbeinu. So he said, stop right now and go back and go get him and bring him home to eat bread with us, which means eat supper or dinner. He had a recognition of the good. If someone or something did something good to him, right? He had a positive experience or a favor from someone, he had to think. It was a recognition of the good. Yitro was grateful for people and things and sought to express his gratitude to them. He was grateful for people, he was grateful for experiences, and he showed us what is the meaning of true appreciation. Yitro gave Tzipporah to Moshe. It was such a perfect match. Now, the word Tzipporah, the name Tzipporah means bird. Birds are less earthy than the rest of the animal kingdom. They are more made out of mud than earth, our sources say, meaning they fly above. They have a bird's eye view of the world, and they are not intimately and closely connected to the matters of this world. Tzipporah learned from Yitro to pursue truth in this world. She did not take this world so seriously. What does it mean not to take this world so seriously? Don't get upset at trivial matters. And most of life is trivial. It's nonsense. It's not so important. She saw that nobody takes anything with them from this world to the next world. So why dwell on these matters? Why get upset? Why take this world so seriously? For example, what does it mean when we don't take this world so seriously? We say, okay, so I forgot to buy items in the store. Okay, so it's okay. I'm not able to use them for dinner. It's okay if I didn't make enough salads for Shabbat, what I wanted. It's okay. I still did an amazing job. It's not so important. It's okay if the house deal didn't work out, the dream house that seemed to be so perfect. That means it's not meant for me. Appreciation in the world today is very difficult. Why? Because we are just too distracted and we don't notice. People do not thank our world because they do not notice even the little things or the big things. The world we live in is so incredibly beautiful. Let's thank Hashem for it. Let's tell him that you notice. Sometimes we feel that we need to thank someone or something when we experience something big, but that's really not the case. The sky is available to everyone, and it's gorgeous many times a day. And all we have to do is lift our eyes and notice it, because it's available for everyone. It's a free gift. We want, but do we notice what we have? We are too busy, we are too distracted to notice, and there is a danger to being so busy. There is a danger to being so busy in this world, because what happens is we don't notice the free gifts, we are distracted, and we are too busy to even recognize the simple gifts in our lives. That sunrise, that cup of coffee, the ability to go to the store without a mask. And we know that during COVID time we experienced this. These are all free gifts. They're not a guarantee in this world at all. So people can't say, oh, I'm really not a talker. I don't really like to express my gratitude. Well, the Miktav Eliyahu says, you cannot be adequately grateful to Hashem if you are not thankful to people. So there was a story of a gardener who called the people his clients, and he called them every few months. And he was at a store one day, he used their phone, and somebody overheard him. And so he's talking to clients after client. He's saying, hi, I'm a gardener, I'm trying to find some work. So someone overheard him. Okay, would you like to hire me? I'm such an amazing gardener, I do my job really, really well. And every single one of the clients said, no, I have this amazing gardener. He does such a great job. He comes on time. He's really good at what he does. He's exceptional. And he basically was calling his own clients to remind himself how amazing he is, because he never hears the gratitude from them. It's nice to be complimented. So it's important for us to compliment people, compliment and appreciate the experiences that we have. Thank Hashem for them. Thank the people in your lives. The dangers of being busy is being too busy. If I'm too busy, I'm not thinking of what's going on in my life, and I may be thinking that I deserve. If I'm too busy to notice Hashem's kindness, then we feel too pampered. We feel too pampered to notice. We feel too pampered to appreciate. So I'm going to leave you with two practical tips. Number one is be present. As busy moms and wives, we try to feel so empowered and so great about ourselves when we're doing so much at once. When you're doing so much at once, there's no way you're doing it 100% well. Maybe you're doing it well, but we are not present. And if we're not present, we're not thinking. Hashem wired us in a certain way where we need to kind of digest what we're doing, right? Really be present, appreciate, thank. So remove all the noise around you. Try to remove, especially in the evening when there's so much going on. There's cleaning, there's cooking, getting ready for the next day, and there's tidying up, and there's homework, right? It's easy when there's so much noise, there's so much going on, and we think that we're accomplishing so much when we could be snapping at this one, and being hurtful to that one, and just being rude. And it's really not what we should strive for. We should remove all the distractions in our lives as much as possible and really try to be present in the situation. And in this way, we will be noticing and being grateful for our free gifts, noticing for the shopping that we were able to make, that we were able to bring it into the house, that we're able to think and actually sort it, that we're able to make a creative menu or even a simple menu. What a gift it is. A person really appreciates what they can do or what they have when they don't have it anymore. But why do we have to wait for those moments? When Hashem sees that we become a vessel of grateful people and individuals, He wants to give more. Think of yourself as a parent. If you are a parent, think of yourself. You will give to people, to your children. And if you have any other career, you would want to give to people who are grateful, right? So number two, the second practical tip is thank a family member. Thank them once a day for a simple thing that they do. That's something that they do regularly. So if you want to thank your children, thank them for coming home in a good mood. Thank them for doing a task right away when they're asked, for cleaning up after themselves, for looking at you when you're talking to them, for not being a picky eater, for taking out the trash, for doing so well in school, for being a good role model. Even the most difficult children can have positive qualities. If they're so energetic, for example, thank you so much for being such good energy into the house. It's so fun when you're around. So we want to be able to thank our families. We want to be able to be vessels of gratitude when I know that nothing is coming to me in my life, no matter what is happening in my life. I know that Hashem is sending me this experience for me to recognize Him, for me to recognize Him personally and in a much closer way to build that connection. I'll share a personal story with you. I had a certain endeavor I had to do. I had to be there for someone, and I completely forgot. And I planned to do this a number of weeks before, and I forgot just because I wanted to make sure that I do it. And I wrote myself a reminder, and I wasn't planning to look in a certain place, but I did that day, and I was supposed to do that endeavor that day. And I was so incredibly grateful to Hashem, because what if I forgot? I would have been so embarrassed that I promised to help this person in some way, and I didn't. And that is a free gift from Hashem, the ability to remember, the ability to go through that experience. That is a message from Hashem. He's giving you a hug, He's giving you a kiss, He's embracing you, He's letting you know I'm here, but give Him back that embrace, that warmth. Because a relationship is when two people, there's an expression, two people to tango, right? You need two people or more in a relationship to create a bond. I hope these ideas were helpful. Many of the ideas are from Rabbi Esther Schwartz's insights on Parshat Yitro. Leah Abramov, Being and Becoming. Awakening awareness of your greatness and potential.